As the sun set over Oakland, California, on Thursday, the city buzzed with anticipation. It was the final night of the Democratic National Convention, and for the residents of this vibrant and diverse city, the evening held special significance. Oakland is the hometown of Kamala Harris, the Democratic vice presidential candidate and the first Black and South Asian woman to be nominated for such a high office. The city's streets, usually bustling with activity, were filled with groups of people making their way to watch the live broadcast of Harris's acceptance speech. In parks, community centers, and homes across Oakland, friends, families, and neighbors gathered to witness history in the making. For many, this wasn't just about politics, it was personal. Harris's journey from the streets of Oakland to the national stage was a story that resonated deeply with the city's residents, especially women and young girls who saw in her a reflection of their own potential. At one such gathering in the heart of Oakland, a large screen had been set up in a public park. The air was filled with a mix of excitement and pride as people found spots on the grass, eager to hear Harris speak. The atmosphere was electric, with conversations buzzing about the significance of the moment. "She's one of us," said Angela Davis, a local teacher who had brought her 2 daughters to watch the speech. Seeing someone who grew up in this city, who walked these same streets, now running for vice president, it's just incredible. It shows my girls that they can achieve anything they set their minds to. As the broadcast began and the images of the convention filled the screen, the crowd fell into a hushed silence. Harris appeared, poised and confident, ready to deliver a speech that would not only define her candidacy, but also set the tone for the upcoming election. When Harris mentioned Oakland, the crowd erupted in cheers. It was a moment of immense pride for the city. People waved signs, clapped, and shouted her name. For many, this was a moment they had been waiting for, a moment when their city would be recognized on a national stage, not just for its challenges, but for the incredible talent and leadership it had produced. Harris's speech was powerful, touching on her upbringing, her mother's influence, and the importance of breaking barriers. She spoke about the struggles and triumphs that had shaped her, drawing a direct line from her experiences in Oakland to her aspirations for the country. "For my mother, who came here at the age of 19 from India, and for my father, who arrived here from Jamaica to pursue their American dream, Oakland was a place of opportunity," Harris said. "It's where they met, where they built their lives, and where they raised my sister and me. It's where I learned the values of hard work, fairness, and community that have guided me throughout my career." As she spoke, the camera panned to show scenes of Oakland, the neighborhoods where she grew up, the school she attended, and the community that had supported her. For those watching, it was a powerful reminder of the impact of a strong community and the importance of giving back. The crowd in Oakland listened intently as Harris laid out her vision for the future, emphasizing the need for unity, justice, and equality. She spoke directly to the challenges facing the country, from systemic racism to the economic struggles exacerbated by the pandemic. But she also offered hope, calling on Americans to come together to build a better, more inclusive future. "We're at a crossroads," Harris said. "The decisions we make in this election will determine the direction of our country for generations to come. We must choose hope over fear, unity over division, and truth over lies." Her words resonated deeply with those in Oakland, many of whom had experienced firsthand the struggles she described. For women and young girls, especially those from minority backgrounds, Harris's candidacy represented a break from the status quo, a chance to see someone like them in one of the highest offices in the land. "I'm so proud of her," said Maria Gomez, a college student who had gathered with her friends to watch the speech. "She's breaking down barriers and showing us that we can do anything. I've never felt more inspired." As the speech drew to a close, Harris called on all Americans to take action, to vote, and to work together to create the change they wanted to see. Her final words were met with thunderous applause from the crowd in Oakland. "We have the power to shape our future," she said. "Let's use it." After the speech, the crowd lingered in the park, buzzing with energy. Conversations sprang up about the significance of the moment, the challenges ahead, and the importance of civic engagement. Many talked about how they plan to get involved in the election, whether by volunteering, organizing, or simply making sure their friends and family voted.